If a straight line is given to you as x is equal to a, you can say this straight line is parallel to the y-axis, right? This is what I told you, right? And I also showed you how to draw this straight line without actually plotting the points. And if you have a straight line y is equal to b, this straight line is parallel to the x-axis, right? And I also showed you how to draw the straight line parallel to the x-axis. Now my question to you is that uh, if we have a straight line, if we have the, suppose if we have the x-axis and the y-axis, right? This is the graph, right? So now what is, if the equation of the line parallel to the y-axis is x is equal to a, what should be the equation of the y-axis? Can anyone tell me what should be the equation of the y-axis? If the equation of the straight line as parallel to the y-axis is x is equal to a, what should be the equation of the y-axis? Anyone? No idea? The equation of the y-axis, remember, is x is equal to 0. Okay. So if I give you the straight line x is equal to 0, it means the y-axis. Similarly, you know that equation of any straight line parallel to the x-axis is of the form y is equal to b. So therefore, if I give you the, if I ask you the equation of the x-axis, it should be y is equal to 0. Is this clear? Is this clear to everyone? Fine. That is why I was asking, am I audible today or not? Yes. Anyone can hear me? Will you respond?
Sir,
Yes,
your
sir. Yes,
voice
sir.
is cracking.
Yes, sir.
Voice is cracking. Okay. Now, is the voice clearer?
Yes, sir.
I hope it doesn't crack. I think there's some sort of connection problem today. Okay. Anyway, let's continue with the next problem. Once you know that the equation of the x-axis is y is equal to 0 and the equation of the y-axis is x is equal to 0, then we can proceed to the next problem. Look at number 4. The question here is, find graphically the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle formed by the lines y is equal to 0, y is equal to x, and 2x plus 3y is equal to 10. Okay. Find the area of the triangle formed by these lines. Okay. So 3 straight lines are given to you. Let's write their equations first. First equation, let's say y is equal to 0. Next is y is equal to x. And the third equation is given to you as 10. Call this equation number 3. Okay. Now we need to draw this on the graph sheet. Okay. So we consider each line individually. So let's consider the first line from 1. Y is equal to 0. Now I just told you y is equal to 0 should be the equation of which one? The x-axis or y-axis?
Sir, x-axis.
X-axis. Okay. So you can directly say that the y is equal, the equation y is equal to 0 represents the x-axis. Directly you can see, right? Otherwise, You can also plot the points if you want, just to check whether it represents the x-axis or not. X, and you have y. Okay, and you can have 3 points here. Now see, y is equal to 0, so throughout the value of y will remain 0. And as far as x is concerned, you can take any value you want, because y is equal to, there is no x here. So let's take the values as -1, 0, 1. Okay, so the coordinates are -1, 0, 0, 0, and 1, 0. Okay, now you can plot these individually. Now the question is, what scale should you take? Okay, so what you do is, you draw, because these scales are very low, so you will not get an idea which scale to take, or just from the first equation. Okay, so what you do here is, you uh, you find out all the coordinates of the points, or all you find out all the coordinates of the points on the 3 straight lines. Okay, and then you decide on the scale. Okay, so let's consider the second one also. From 2, you have y is equal to x, right? Now you see, you have y is equal to x. You can take any 3 values of x you want. So let's take x is equal to -1 first. So since y is equal to x, you will get y is equal to -1. For x is equal to 0, let's say, if I take x is equal to 0, y is also equal to 0, because y is equal to x. Okay. And for the third one, let's take 1. So for x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1. Okay. So all these are same, -1, 0, and 1. Right. So what are the coordinates here? 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. Okay. These are the coordinates. Now let us consider third equation. From 3, you have 2x plus 3y is equal to 10. That means you have 3y is equal to 10 minus 2x. That means you have y is equal to 10 minus 2x by 3. Okay, so you have written y in terms of x. Again, the usual way we proceed. Okay, so let's draw the table here. X, y. Okay, now let's take various values of x. Let's take x is equal to -1 first. X is equal to -1. What is the value of y we are getting? 10 minus 2 into -1 divided by 3, which means 10 plus 2 divided by 3 means 12 by 3, which is equal to 4. So for x is equal to -1, we can accept the value y is equal to 4, because it is convenient for us to plot. Next, let us take for x is equal to 0. Y is equal to 10 minus 2 into 0 divided by 3. Right? So you get 10 by 3. Now, which is not very convenient to plot. Okay, we'll see what we can do with this. Let us take another value for x is equal to 1. Y is equal to 10 minus 2 into 1 divided by 3. So you get 10 minus 2 divided by 3. Again, a fractional value you are getting, which is 8 by 3. So -1, 0, and 1 does not work. In fact, only one value worked. X is equal to -1, which was convenient for us to plot. Okay, so let us take x is equal to -2 and check. Y is equal to 10 minus 2 into -2 divided by 3, which is equal to 14 by 3. Again, a fractional value, which is difficult to plot. So we'll take another value of x. This time, let us take x is equal to 2. Let's see what happens. 10 minus 2 into 2 divided by 3. So you get 10 minus 4 divided by 3, which is equal to 6 by 3, which is equal to 2. Right. Again, we are getting a convenient value. So for x is equal to 2, we are getting y is equal to 2. So this is convenient to plot, so we accept this value. Now let us take another value. We have taken -2. Let's now take x is equal to -3. Y is equal to 10 minus 2 into -3 divided by 3. So you get 10 plus 6 divided by 3, which is equal to 16 by 3. Again, a fractional value. So better not to take this value. For x is equal to, let's say we try the value 3. 10 minus 2 into 3 divided by 3, which is equal to 10 minus 6 divided by 3. Again, a fractional value, right? So let's now try x is equal to -4, because we have already tried -1, -2, -3. 10 minus 2 into -4 divided by 3. So you get 10 plus 8 by 3. 18 by 3 we are getting, which is equal to 6. So again, a convenient value. So for x is equal to -4, you're getting y is equal to 6. We can accept this value. So we've got 3 points. So what are the coordinates? The coordinates are -1, 4, 2, 2, and -4, 6. These are the 3 coordinates we are getting. Now, once we have got all the points here, for the first equation, we got these 3 points. Okay. For the second equation, we got these 3 points. And for the third equation, we got these 3 points. Look at all the x coordinates of all the points. You have -1, here you have -1, here you have 0, 1. So this is within our range in the x-axis. Look at this, -1, 0, 1. This is also within our range, right? Now look at these. You have -1, 2, and -4. So x-axis runs from 1 to 4, right? The minimum value is 0 and the maximum value is 4 or -4, right? So from 1 to 4 you can plot. So this is okay. Now let us look at the y values. See here 0 you have, here you have 0, and here you have 0, right? So that is possible. And here you have -1, here you have 0, here you have 1. Okay, so this is also possible, quite small values. Now here you see you have a 4, you have a 2, and you have a 6 here. That means the y-axis must run from 0 to 6, right? So therefore, if I consider the larger scale, which we had considered earlier, this scale, if you consider this scale, can you actually plot all the points on this scale? Can you plot all the points on this scale? Because y-axis runs from 0 to 6. In fact, you can, right? Isn't it? Because you have a 5-year and you can have a 6-year. You can use this scale also. In fact, you can use the smaller scale also. You can use this scale also. Okay, because x-axis runs from, in the positive direction, it runs from 0 to 9. Here also it runs from 0 to -9, right? And similarly, y-axis also runs from 0 to 9 and 0 to -9, right? So any of the two you can use. Now I have solved this. If you see in the notes, I have solved this on this scale, on the smaller scale. This time let us do it on this scale, right? Right. Let us do it on this scale now. Look at the first one. What are the points? The equation is y is equal to 0. This obviously has to be the x-axis, isn't it? This has to be the x-axis. Whether you plot these points or not, that does not matter. Still, let us plot the points. So you have, what are the points here? -1, 0, 0, 0, and 1, 0. So -1, 0 is here, 0, 0 is here, and 1, 0 is here, right? So you see that all the points are coming on the x-axis. This is your, okay? So this is, you can write here. This line is your y is equal to 0. Okay. Next, what are the next set of points?
Sir,
Tell me.
sir, your voice is cracking. Sometime I can listen, sometime I cannot hear.
Okay, no problem. If you have any doubt, you just if you cannot understand, just tell me. I'll repeat it. Okay, because we don't have control over the connection. So therefore, let's see the next set of points. The next set of points here are -1, -1, 0, 0, and 1, 1. So -1 is the first point. So -1 will lie here, right? Let's label these points also. This is -1, 0. This is 0, 0. And this is 1, 0. Fine. And the next set of points were -1, -1. 0, 0 is already drawn here. I've already plotted this. And third point was 1, 1. This. So now we join this with the help of a straight line. Okay. And what is this line? This line is here, y is equal to x. Okay. Let us see the third one. What are the coordinates here? -1, -4. -1, 4. So let us plot the first point, -1, 4. So you have -1, 4 here. Right? So this is your point, -1, 4. Okay. Next point is 2, 2. So we'll plot 2, 2 here. 2, 2 is here. Okay. So this is your point 2, 2. And next you have -4, 6. So -4, 6. So this is 5 and this is 6. So -4, 6 will be here. Right? Fine. Now we'll join this with the help of a straight line. Fine. We have joined this with the help of a straight line. So all the 3 points straight line we have drawn. Let's write the equation. What was the third equation here? 2x plus 3y is equal to 10. Fine. So all the 3 points we have plotted. Now let's see what the question is. Find graphically the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle formed by y is equal to 0, y is equal to x, and 2x plus 3y. That means the triangle that is formed by the 3 straight lines. Which one is the triangle formed by the 3 straight lines? If you see, look at this graph here. If you see, this is the triangle that is formed by the 3 straight lines. All of you agree? You agree this is a straight triangle formed by the 3 straight lines?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So in this graph, so you can see the triangle. Let's mark the vertices of the triangle. This is the A vertex. This is the B vertex. And let us say this is the vertex C. Okay. There's somewhere in the extreme actually. Okay. That is why if you can use a smaller scale graph, the results will be more accurate. Okay. So the way I have done here, if you use this scale, the results would be more accurate. Okay. Anyway. So if you see what are the what if you have to find out the area of this triangle, what should be the area? First of all, from here, if you draw a perpendicular, okay, let's call this M. So here, what is the length of AM? The height of the triangle. If you see the height of the triangle, this length is 2 units, right? You can see all of you, 2 units, right? And what is the base of this triangle here? The base of this triangle, if you see, is 5 units. You can see 5 units. Right? So therefore, what should be the area? Area of the triangle formed by the straight lines 1, 2, and 3 is equal to area of triangle ABC is equal to half into base into height. Is equal to half, base is BC, and height is AM, which is equal to half into 5 into 2. This 2 cancels, so you get 5 square units. Clear? Or any question here till this part? No question?
No, sir, no questions.
No,
Okay.
sir, no question.
So this was an easier, the first part. Now let's, there's a second part to this also. Hence find the area of the triangle formed by, hence find the area of the triangle formed by these lines. In fact, this is the repetition, I think. Yeah, this is a repetition. So this part is actually a repetition, okay. So this is okay. This question is already done. You can cancel this out. Okay. So this part is a repetition. The whole question was find graphically the area of the triangle formed by these 3 straight lines. So, okay. I repeat what I said in the beginning. Some of you might not have heard me. Some of you might not be there. Remember the equation of the x-axis. Equation of the x-axis is y is equal to 0. So if I tell you the line y is equal to 0, you must understand that it is the, I'm talking about the x-axis, right? Equation of the y-axis is x is equal to 0. So if I give you a straight line, if I ask you to draw the straight line x is equal to 0, you must obviously understand that you don't need to do anything. It's obviously the y-axis. Okay, clear with this?
Yes, sir.
Good. So this finishes our part on solution of simultaneous equations. Now, my question to you is that from the graph, can you tell me what is the solution of these 2 simultaneous equations? 1 and 2. This is your graph. 1 and 2. Can you tell me what is the solution of these 2 simultaneous equations? Y is equal to x and y is equal to 0.
Sir, 0 and 0.
Y 0
X
0.
is equal to 0.
Y 0 0.
Sir, intersection point of both those lines
Yes.
are
So see
0
the
and
lines.
0.
So see the lines. Which lines I'm talking about? See the lines on the graph. Y is equal to x is this line, right? Isn't it? And y is equal to 0 is which line? This line. What is the point of intersection? 5 0, right? So for 1 and 2, what is the solution? Right? Clear? Now if I ask you for solution of these 2 equations, what is the solution from the graph? For y is equal to x and 2x plus 3y is equal to 10. What is the solution of these 2 simultaneous equations? Anyone? Can anyone tell me what is the solution of these 2 simultaneous equations? Kripa?
Sir, which
No.
2 equations?
Second and third. These 2. Y is equal to x and 2x plus 3y is equal to 10. What are the lines? This is the line and this is the line. What is the point of intersection? For 2 and 3, what is the solution of the simultaneous equation? X is equal to 2, y is equal to 2. Clear?
Sir, in previous question you asked, sir, how x is equal to 5?
Because where are the lines intersecting? These 2 lines? At 5 0, right? Can you see they are intersecting at 5 0? Can you see that they are intersecting at 5, 0? Yes. Am I audible today or not? Okay, connection problem. Anyway, the answer to your question is that if you see that this is a straight line and this is the straight line, where do they intersect? They intersect at 5, 0. Therefore, the solution is x is equal to 5, y is equal to 0. For 2 and 3, which are the lines? Y is equal to x, this line, and 2x plus 3y is equal to 10. Where do they intersect? At the point 2, 2. So therefore, the solution is x is equal to y is equal to 2. And for the first and the third, now suppose if I want to solve these two equations, what is the solution of these two simultaneous equations? See the lines, y is equal to 0 is the x-axis, right? And 2x plus 3y is equal to 10 is the y is equal to 0 and y is equal to x. Okay. Okay, 0, 0. Yes, you were right. The solution of this is x is equal to 0 and y is equal to 0. Okay, so
Yes,
just
sir.
correct this mistake. Now for 1 and 3. For 1 and 3, if you see the lines, this is the x-axis and the third line is this. So therefore they intersect at 5, 0. So therefore the solution is x is equal to 5, y is equal to 0. Okay. So that is how you solve the simultaneous equations graphically. Fine. Okay, so I'll stop here for today.